Oh, 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 oh. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. And I'm telling you, I feel like a little high school kid. I'm
I
so
bet.
glad it is Friday.
Baby,
Um,
what you said?
That part.
whew, this
Honey, I got
last
up
day.
this morning was like, baby, I could take me a nap right now. I see I'm
Like
dragging
right
myself.
now.
But Empire Mornings
What
is
in the
calling my name.
God?
So get on up and let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make this day not how we feel, but
Okay.
how we operate.
Okay now.
We can't always go by how we feel because how we feel sometimes is not always in the right feeling. So, despite it all, today is a good day to have a good day.
Yes, it
This is the
is.
day to have an empowerment day. This is the day to walk into increases. It's a day just to enjoy the day. Enjoy the today.
It
No
is.
matter what it looks like, no matter what it
Mm-hmm.
seems like, enjoy the day. Let's tag some people, get some people in this morning so
Good
that we can have a
morning.
happy day together. Angela and Pop's back on. She back in the scene.
Yeah.
Pop in, pop out, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Good morning, Miss Cletus.
No.
And I'm trying to see. It's something with these comments, girl. Good morning, Miss Patricia. They
I don't
are
know. I don't know. If
introducing. If
are we famous today or something? I mean, I'm not understanding.
It,
StreamYard is promoting StreamYard. So they're just saying if you're looking to level up, if you want to get on this platform, check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount. But they have put
yeah,
so many
I
comments in
saw.
here about that. I'm like, where are these comments coming from? And that's what it is.
Exactly. So what's going on here?
I was like,
They said
what's the
I'm like,
$10
oh my
about?
God. However, what you say, Sparkle?
I was like, what's this $10 about? What why does $10 keep it won't even let me see the real comments because it's so worried
Girl, it
about
was so
I
many
can.
of them.
That's what it says. Share your referral link.
And I'm like, oh my God, all these comments. But at any rate, it's
It's not gonna
Fabulous
stop us.
Friday, and it's a great day to get started for the weekend. Get your mind ready to know that you can rest and relax. Most
Hmm.
people, but you know, if you're industrious like Regina, you're still going to be up doing your thing, handling your
Right.
business on Saturday. But for the mindset of Friday. I love the mindset of Friday because people live
Right.
for the weekend.
they
And
do.
we just want to say, don't just live for the weekend, baby.
Right.
Let every day be that same feeling. Let every day be that, I'm excited and ready for the day. I'm grateful for what God has for me today.
Every
I'm not waiting for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, baby. Every day of the week is a great day to be empowered, to be blessed, to be alive, and that's just the
Right.
attitude we're gonna take. We're gonna be happy, we'll just say, and be glad in it every single day.
yes. And
Every
be
Be
single
glad
day.
glad
in it
in
is
it.
the part that that's the part that I'm gonna sit in. Be glad in it.
Be
That
glad in
means be glad in it, enjoy it, take it for
Enjoy.
what it take all of it in. And the part that you don't
Mhm.
want to take in, just throw it away. Just put it in the trash.
it. Right. And
That's
keep
what we do to
moving.
trash. We put it
But
in the trash.
and keep it moving. Exactly. But let's just kind of rewind a little bit. Wasn't it cute to have Alicia on here
Uh,
yesterday?
Oh
it,
my goodness.
it was.
She
It was.
is such a beautiful, um, and she has so much wisdom for her age.
She
I'm
does.
telling you, Alicia's an old soul, baby.
Yes, she
She
is.
has got it and she knows how to
Does
say
it?
it. And I'm just saying, I don't know if I don't think I had that at 25.
I know I didn't.
Mm,
I
mm.
know I
You know what
didn't.
I'm saying? To be, I wouldn't even on that. I was just out here just
I wasn't
being
even on
free
that
and
level
enjoying
like
life.
that.
Yeah, to even be thinking about all that. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yes, girl. But she got it.
Yeah,
And
she
that's
do.
the thing that we hope and wish for our kids. We want them to get it sooner versus later,
Right.
because
Yes.
by the time it gets later, it's so much on you. By that time, you probably married with kids. And, you know what I'm saying?
The
Mm.
whole
Life starts
everything's
life
on
in a
you.
lot more. Cynthia said, yes, she definitely enjoyed her. Miss Patricia said, I'm grateful every day. I'm blessed to be alive. Honey,
Yeah.
what
Right.
you said, because it's so many people that, are struggling and going
Right.
through, dealing with loss and people, who
Yes.
passed away. And so we are grateful and glad to be here. So y'all know Fridays is our
Hold
day.
up. Hey, I was gonna say this real quick. I remember at I'm not going to name the church, but I was a part of when I was married. I was praying for this woman and I was praying for her daughter. And I said, no, maybe it was the mother. It was the mother because I was saying that her kids will not have to struggle and go through what they have had to go through and that
Mm-hmm.
their kids won't have to bear it. She went to the pastor and was like, how she know what I've been through? How she gonna tell me? Why she
You
gonna
go through
pray?
that. Yes, you do go through that. Yes.
I was like, when we was having a conversation, I said, are we really having a conversation? Because I said that I pray that her kids be better than her and live. Don't you don't want that? I said, I thought that was every mother's. I thought that
Hey,
was every mother's
Marco, hey,
dream.
you better back up. Not everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? That just showed you.
Well,
You
you
like
know what?
so?
I
What's she
mean,
trying to say about me? What's she trying to say? What's
yeah, she took it offensively,
Well,
but you
first of
know
all,
what?
you might have rubbed it the wrong way, and was like, well, dang, I should be feeling this way, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? So now that flesh speaking up against it.
I was getting ready because there's some people, good morning, Miss Doris, there's some people
Morning.
who are jealous of their
There,
children. And so therefore they
that's
don't want
another
them to be
thing.
better than
That's
them.
real too. That's
that is
real,
real.
real.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
Because
right.
you
Okay.
just think about how many I know my husband was telling me something about it's a story he's following, but it was a little girl that's been missing. But apparently her mother's boyfriend got her pregnant. And now
Okay.
the mother and grandmother, the child is missing and nobody's really, doing anything because they're upholding the man and not the child. And
Exactly.
so again, you have people who are, jealous of their children, and so they don't want
Yes.
them to be better than them. So
That's
yeah, maybe
crazy.
that's where it came from. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I can't imagine that, boy.
No,
Uh, the
it's real.
the feds, the FBI would be out after me because I'm
Girl, I
over here.
gladly turned myself in. I did it.
Yeah. Well, no,
Come and
I
get
gotta
me.
go
I'm
find
right
my
here.
child first. Like I'm gonna go and kill him and get him taken care of, and then I'm on the run because I still gotta find my child, and then I'm gonna let my
Oh yeah,
child.
yeah, 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 yeah. That part. But
You
they got
definitely gonna be
plenty of
flying
time.
like an
Look,
eagle, okay? You definitely gonna be flying like an eagle. That means you're gonna be seeing every dang thing. You know what I'm saying? Flying and
Yes.
get coming in and
baby,
getting
can't
out.
stop, won't stop till we find it. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, look, in the midst of all of this conversation, that we have 21 questions. We're gonna play the game 21 questions, but these kind of questions really are tied into things we've already talked about. And so I kind of like the direction that it's going because we want to see, have y'all been listening to us and have y'all been doing the things that we
Right.
talked about doing? So we're gonna start it off, and
You
it's
can.
based on points. So I'm gonna tell you how many points you get for yes, how many points you get for no. Whoever has the most points, we have something that we have for the winner that we're gonna give away. So let's get started. Look, we ain't got a drum roll, so Sparky, hit the bell for us, girl. Hit the bell.
There you go.
All right, question number one. I hope you ladies are ready because look, we got a small group in here. So if we don't see you put your stuff in the chat, then it can't count. So
Right.
And we know
just
it.
whoever's on there. We're just gonna give you. We need the total at the end so we know who has the most points. Number one, have you ever danced in the mirror just to hype yourself up?
Oh, honey, always,
Yes.
definitely,
So put it
That's
up. Look,
my
so y'all can tell.
thing.
Okay,
day. Phew,
I
let's
need
get it.
our audience, if you can put it in the court things, I can tell you how many points. If you hit yes, it's 10 points. If you said no, you get 5 points. Miss Doris and Miss Patricia on it, baby. They said yes, baby. We done dance. Cause you know what? Hyping yourself. Cynthia said yes. Hyping yourself up in the mirror. Miss Phyllis
Man,
said
that's
yes,
a good
baby.
feeling, isn't it, sis? That's a
It
good
It is,
feeling.
Miss
is.
Doris. I love dancing. Let me tell y'all
Don't
something.
play.
I had a guest on the We Shine Media Spotlight. It was Nicole Johnson Steen, and we call it Coco. But she says,
Yeah.
she has an autoimmune disease, and so she said that dancing is a way for her to kind of get rid of the pain. It helps her a lot.
I can
And
see
so
it.
when you see all those videos of her dancing, a lot of times she's in pain, and it's just her way of
Oh,
releasing and feeling better. So dancing, baby, can shift the atmosphere. So if
Hey,
you
let
have
it
not
shift,
done
baby,
that,
shift, shake,
shift and
shake.
do it.
yes. I love
Number
that.
two, I know in that when she told me that, I was like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
that's something. Number two, have you ever written a love letter to yourself? Spark said,
I
ding,
do
ding,
it all
ding,
the
ding,
time.
ding. Yes.
I
If
do it
you
all the
have,
time.
oh, yes, Miss Dorsey, that's true. The dancing does help with the pain.
Oh,
So for those of you who didn't know, if you've got migraines and different things
Get
that
to
make you
moving,
feel
baby.
bad, do
yeah.
that. Do some
Do that.
dancing. Miss Phyllis said, yes, give yourself 15 points if you've written a love letter to yourself, 5 points if you have not.
And if you have not, I challenge you to write yourself a love letter.
Yes.
You
Tell 'em,
bet.
Sparkle.
Don't be writing them other
Doris said
jokers a
yes.
love
Cynthia said
letter
no.
and
Miss Phyllis
write
said yes.
yourself.
Yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Because you know what? Nobody should love you better than you but God.
Nobody.
I write love letters to him too.
Come on, Sparkle. Miss Doris says she likes to write. Yes. Okay,
Yes,
number
I can
three.
see. I can see Doris liking to write.
Me too. Me too. And shout out, Miss Doris. Your video yesterday was so good. You
It
did
was
a great
amazing.
job.
I loved it. I love the
I
music
She
because
did
I
a
love
great
music.
job. I
And
know
she
you
got
got
the
the
music
music
in
and your
there.
granddaughter's beast was
Man,
fire. So
they was
yes.
pumping.
I'll have to go back. I missed
Yeah,
that.
check it out. It was good. And she
It's
had her
good.
DD3 t-shirt on and everything. She looked
Honey,
good. Miss
and her
Patricia said
lipstick. And
yes.
her
And Cynthia
lipstick.
said, I will do that. Never thought about that. Cool.
We got you, Cynthia.
Yes, that's good. Put that on your to-do list.
Yep.
Number three, have you ever walked away from a job, relationship, or situation that no longer served you?
Just walked away, didn't give
Just
another.
walked away because you wouldn't benefited from it. It wasn't doing
Mm-hmm.
anything for you, and you just walked away. I quit. I resigned. I'm sorry. I love you, but
Well,
I'm
I
out.
don't know. Mine don't count. I walked away from a factory job because they had me messed up, had me lifting all that crazy stuff. I was
Miss
like,
Doris said yes, just did. Cynthia said no.
Yeah.
Miss Phyllis said absolutely. Patricia said yes, yes, and yes. The job, the relationship, and the situation.
There we go.
Everybody can get it.
Better tell them.
And I know, Miss Patricia, that was so empowering to walk away. If it's not serving you, we got to get in our mindset that we ain't got to stay. You don't have to
yeah,
stay there.
I
You don't
need
have
to
to stay.
do that. I need to.
20 points if you have said yes, 10 if you said no. Ooh, now I'm interested in this one right here. Have you ever gone a whole day without your phone just to reset your mind?
Mm,
Look,
a
I know the
whole
average person probably like,
24.
girl, now. Do
So,
you know people will turn around and go get their phone if they left it and like going to work? They'll be late for work to go back and get their phone
They
because they know
and
they're
they
will.
late.
will.
When my phone used to be popping like that, I used to, and I'm popping like that right now.
Miss
Y'all say
Miss
some
Doris
prayer.
going back to the other one, she said it was hard, but it had to be done. I had to walk away because your
That's a good
peace is
challenge.
better. It is. Miss Patricia said no. Doris said no. I know. I don't think I know. I haven't to
Not
not
the
to
whole,
just leave it. Look,
not
it's
by,
hard.
not that the phone wasn't broke or something like that. It was not intentionally. I
Not
just,
Right.
intentionally. That's what Miss Phyllis
I
said. Yeah,
got
she
you.
left
I
it
got you.
accidentally. If you have done that, it's 15 points for yes, 5 points for no.
That's a good
Now I know
challenge,
y'all done
y'all.
this one because y'all on here with sparkles. You had no choice but to do this. Have you ever spoken life over yourself in the mirror?
Everybody better have it.
Everybody on this platform better be saying
Yes.
yes, because Sparkle has already been told you. Get in that mirror and speak life to yourself.
I'm
So
telling
Tiffany
you,
what was
if
the
Pointer
somebody
said
say
yes.
no,
so
I'm
what was the
personally
number
coming.
if
You
you
go.
didn't do that one? What was the number if you didn't do that one?
That was number 5.
So if you had
Oh,
you
I'm
had
sorry. 15 points if you said yes, 5 if you said no.
I'm
Miss
telling
Patricia,
you.
Miss Doris said yes, yes to yes, yes.
Look, I'm looking. If it's a no on here, you
Cynthia
getting
said
ready to get
yes,
a knock
baby.
on your door.
What you say? We're on the way to see you. Hmm? All right. Number 6. Have you ever said no without explaining why?
Oh shoot,
yeah, all
Regina,
the
how
time.
many
I do
times you?
that all the time.
I was
I
getting
was
ready to
gonna
say,
say,
now
Regina,
Regina
how many
been
times
talking
you
to
do
y'all
that?
about saying no. Look, unapologetically. Look,
Right.
they
And
gave
don't
you 2
ask
points
me.
for that. If you said no without explaining why, you get 20 points if it's yes, 10 points if it's no. Miss Dorsey sure did, yes. Admit that no. She said it
And
with
then
her
go
chest.
back and patty cake it.
She
Then go
said
back
it
and
with her
fix it
chest.
up.
No. Cynthia said no. Miss Patricia said honey all the time. Hey, it's nothing, no explanation needed, Miss Doris said. Miss Phyllis said yes. Miss Doris said just because I said no. Period. That's what parents do. Look, I missed 3 and 4. Okay, let me go back. 3 was have you ever walked away from a job, relationship, or situation that no longer served you? And 4 was have you ever gone a whole day without your phone just to reset your mind?
And how many? Tell her the points.
The points for 3 was 20 for yes, 10 for no,
Mm-hmm.
and on 4 it was 15 for yes, 5 for no. Cynthia. And then on the one we just finished, have you ever said no without explaining why? 20 points for yes, 10 points for no. All right, let's see where you at. Let's see where you at on number 7. Have you ever taken yourself on a solo date?
Everybody better say yes too. No, I'm just yes. I'm not.
I know Sparker has 15 points if you said yes, 5 if you said no. Solo dates, baby. Have you been out by yourself and enjoyed your own company? There's something powerful.
And
Miss
smell
Patricia
your
said
own
yes.
arms.
Doris said yes. Cynthia said, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
honey, yes. Miss Phyllis said yes. Miss Phyllis is over here killing because, baby, it's all the time for her, baby. She said,
Yeah,
listen,
she
listen.
Miss Phyllis said, yeah, it's her.
She said, I'm not playing with it. So, yes, that is 15 points for yes, 5 for no. Number 8. Have you ever cried happy tears from gratitude?
Yeah. Oh, that's the best feeling
That's
ever.
the
I'm
best.
Yeah.
telling
Yes, when
you.
you're so grateful that you just can't help but crying because I'm
Yeah.
just so thankful, God. 15 points for yes,
I
5
need
points for no.
I need one of those days.
Yeah,
Just
those are
because you're
good.
grateful, just because
Yes,
you're
just because
breathing.
you so full of greatness and you
Hmm.
just breathing and you thankful.
Yes, Doris said yes recently. Cynthia said yes. Just because you can. Miss Phyllis said almost every day. I mean, Miss Patricia said almost every day.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cynthia
That's a
said that is
great.
the best feeling. Miss Phyllis said yes. It is when you are
Yeah.
so moved by tears that are
Right.
so grateful that it moves you to tears. That
Yeah,
is a good feeling.
when you can be that grateful and you didn't receive anything. Now,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like when you can have
Hmm.
Yeah.
that kind of much gratitude and you didn't get a brand new car.
Yeah.
You just full of love just because of God, who God is.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Or you just think about, when you look at your children sometimes, or you have a brand new baby and you just look and you just like God, and it makes you cry because you just think, I'm just so blessed and grateful to have this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yes.
That was
Number
me yesterday.
9. Have you ever danced in the rain like you were in a movie? I
I
can
love
see
it.
Sprocket doing that. I can see Sprocket doing that.
I
Have you
love doing
ever
that.
danced in the rain like you were in a movie? So 10 points if you said yes, 5 points if you said no. Spark, I can see you dancing in the rain, baby.
I
Cynthia said
love it.
yes, too.
I be twirling around and
Twirling
everything.
around. I can see you twirling and stomping and kicking and splashing. Yes.
I have
Miss
a
Phyllis
good
said she
time.
has too. Miss Patricia said no, she hasn't. Miss Patricia said, baby, y'all not finna getting me out there in that rain, get messing up my
Patricia
hair.
said, "What y'all not gonna do is mess up my hair. I'm not."
What you're not gonna do is that. Dorothy said, yes, Dorothy did. Come on, Dorothy. Number 10. Have you ever, now if y'all said no to this one, you're gonna get a whooping. Have you ever started your day with affirmations? Yes or no? I know, look, Sparkle looking like y'all all better say, yeah.
You,
Cynthia said that splash part is awesome.
it is Cynthia. Cynthia, we can next time we have something, and if it's raining, me and you getting out there and having a good time.
So what was
She
the
went
point
the right
that you
question. She
guys
said,
didn't
I
get
ain't have
through
to
the
worry about
rain?
hair because I had my hair braided. She was good on
Oh,
that. Cynthia said, absolutely. And let's see here. For the one of starting Mrs. Dorsey every day, Miss Phyllis said yes. The question was, Regina, have you ever started your day with affirmations? 15 points
Yes.
for yes, 5 points for no. Cynthia said she had a hat on. All right, number 11. Have you ever gotten dressed up with nowhere to go?
Mhm.
you better say yes too.
Mhm.
Have you ever gotten dressed up? Because you know, people always see when they see dress, where you going?
No.
I know.
Like
I,
why I gotta go somewhere?
why I gotta go somewhere? I'm just look. I just want
I'm
to be
going to
cute for me.
Kroger. I'm
I
going to
want to be
Kroger.
cute for me. Miss
It's
Phyllis
like them
said
saying, why do you
yes.
have to drink out of that nice cup that you have at the house? Why not? I'm here.
Right.
Saving them.
Miss Trish said yes. So that is if you've ever dressed up with nowhere to go. And Cynthia said, ooh, baby, it's such a good feeling. Miss Doris said yes, just to look cute. Kathy said no. Have you that's 10 points if you said yes, 5 points if you said no. And Miss Phyllis said yes, because I wanted to look amazing. Baby,
Yeah.
get it in your spirit. Just be in your house and just be cute, honey. G said every day, baby, every
Thank
day.
you.
I'm dressing up with nowhere to go.
Nowhere
Cynthia
to
said
go.
dressing for me and no one else. It's
Mhm.
the mentality that all these questions are getting you to look at doing you and empowering yourself
Yes.
just because it's not for somebody else. Miss Patricia said, I do just for people to ask, where are you going?
Yes, that is so funny. Yesterday after the show, Alicia and I went to Waffle House. Y'all, they was like, "Oh my gosh, y'all are so pretty." Yes, so I mean, like they was so stuck. Like, "Oh my gosh, we see." No, I ain't gonna say that part. But they was like, "Y'all so pretty." I was like, "Oh well, thank you."
No, right? Cynthia said, okay, G coming on. And G said, all day, every day, baby. I'm dressed up, ready, honey. G stays fabulous all the time.
She does. Her nightgown,
I was gonna
her
say,
house
baby,
gown.
even
Her house
exactly.
gowns look like the house gowns I would wear to work. I'm just
That's G.
saying.
That's just
And
G.
she'll have pearls on it with this whole house gown. I used to when I spend the night at her house. I'm like, where you going? Like, aren't we going to bed? Like, I thought we was going to bed.
G like Montel Jordan, this is how we do it, baby. This is how we
Yes.
do it over here.
She like
Number
if
12.
anything
Oh,
happened, we and I gotta run out of the house. I'm still gonna look good.
you're gonna be fabulous. Stay fabulous.
Mhm.
Number 12. Have you ever dropped your to-do list just to focus on rest?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shoot, I'm practicing
15
that now.
points if you said yes, 5 if you said no. G said, stop that sparkle. Be telling her business. That she
How many
running around
points
here
was
in
that,
pearls.
sis? How many points was that if you even said yes?
15 points if you said yes. 5 if you said no. Cynthia said yes, she's done that. Yes. What you said, bump that to-do list, baby. Miss
Forget
Phyllis said,
that.
absolutely, baby. I'm resting today. It
Yes.
won't get
You know
done
that
today.
house need cleaning. You know you need to clean the house. You know
Mhm.
you do.
And it'll still be there tomorrow. And we're gonna rest today. Yes. 15 points for yes, 5 points for no. Miss Doris said yes as well. So number 13. Ooh. Have you ever blocked someone for your peace of mind?
Oh heck yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
Regina. I knew
Yeah.
Regina
Hey,
said
I can
yes.
block you like this. The phone
Oh,
ain't nothing.
number 11 was have you ever got dressed up with nowhere to go? 10 points if you said yes, 5 points if you said no. That was number 11 with the get dressed up. Patricia said yes, she has blocked someone for her peace of mind. And Miss Doris
Yeah.
said, and recently
She's
did that. That is 20 points. If you block someone for your peace of mind, if you said 20 points for yes, 10 points for no. Kathy said, heck yes.
She wanted to say
With
something else.
exclamation points. She meant that.
She
Farika said,
wanted to say something else, but she was trying to keep it PG.
right, yeah. I was gonna say the version she was gonna say, but yeah, she said Cynthia said never had to do that. Oh,
See, I want to just come live at Cynthia's house. She's so
baby,
sweet.
eat chocolate and sip some wine and just be at peace, girl. G said, my block game is on fleek.
On fleek.
Listen, oh, what G said, I don't have no problem with it. Block. Number 14, have you ever woke up feeling like the chosen one?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Y'all know we talked about that recently because you are the chosen one. So you should
Because
wake
you
up
are the
every day feeling like
chosen one.
that. That should be a
Handpicked.
given. Have you ever woke up feeling like, baby, I'm the chosen one? I'm the one that's gonna do it.
right.
I'm the one they need on the team. Miss Patricia said, absolutely, she sure has. Miss Phyllis said, and did.
And still do.
And
Yes.
still do.
Yes.
15 points for the yes, 5 points for the no. G said, baby, yes, I know I'm the chosen one. Every day he
Hmm.
wake me up. Miss Doris said, yes, absolutely. Y'all better get that chosenness in your spirit. No,
Yeah,
baby, he
you gotta get it in.
called you.
Yes.
You are called and chosen. Cynthia said, just started doing that. And it's a beautiful feeling when you
It
wake up
is.
knowing
Yep.
I was chosen. All right. 15, have you ever set boundaries that made someone uncomfortable, but you stood
Oh,
your ground?
yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Have
Yep.
you ever
Yeah.
set boundaries that made somebody else feel uncomfortable, but you stood firm in it? You didn't buckle up. You didn't change your mind. You stood 10 toes down. If you did, you get 20 points for that. If you didn't, if you buckled, if you folded, you only get 10 for the no.
Right. Shoot, I'm practicing that now. Don't play.
And it can be hard, you know what I'm saying? Especially
Right.
for somebody you love. Miss just said, yes,
Right.
that's me. It can be hard, but learn to set your boundaries. And oh, Miss Phyllis said, yes, ex-husband. Okay, go ahead, Miss Phyllis.
Phyllis, that's what I felt, but I was trying to keep. I was trying to hold it in.
Well, see, she
Go
brought it
on,
out.
go,
See, it
go
needed to come out,
into it.
right?
Go
It
into
needed to
it.
come out, right?
Dang, it is what it is. That's what
It
look,
is what it
stand
is.
firm. Listen, number 16. Have you ever felt like you were too much for somebody and you didn't shrink? You gave me everything. You can't handle me, and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you all I got.
I'm just learning to do that.
Yeah, that's a hard one for a
Yeah.
lot of people. That
Hmm.
if you feel like people are gonna think you're too much, you tone down. You don't
Hmm.
come out and be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like normally you will sprinkle sparkles, but you say, huh, how they're gonna do. And so you like, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna come on in and be a little toned down because they can't deal with this. Farika said practice mode currently and have done it before. Miss Patricia said yes. Miss Phyllis said yes. That is 20 points for yes, 10 points for no. All right, number 17. Have you ever created a vision board for your future self? Miss
Mm,
Phyllis said she used wisdom, baby.
that's some good questions.
Miss Doris said, yes, I have done that. That's good.
Hmm.
That's good.
I like
17 is have
that.
you ever created a vision board for yourself? It's 15 points if you have, 5 if you have not.
Just
Cynthia
for
said,
yourself, just all about you, self.
for your future self, right? Like this is where I want my future self. This is the kind of house I
Yep.
want to live in. This is how I want to travel. This is
Yeah.
whatever. Your future self, this is what it's going to look like 10 years from now or 5 years from now. Farika said yes.
That's a good. I mean, because my vision board always include my daughter, my business, or something. I
Mhm.
like that though.
And you
You
know
miss
what's a good way to
Patricia
do
said
that?
yes and follow through with it. I love that. Follow
And
through
you know
with it.
what's a good way to do that on a regular basis to have a vision board because we're growing and some are
Hmm.
going to grow at different speeds is make you a collage.
Oh
You
yeah.
can have a digital one with a collage and put it on there because you're looking at it.
Right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And it may
Right.
switch up a little bit
Hmm.
because things changed and you can keep adding and taking away.
And Cynthia said it has come true. Miss Phyllis said her first one was in 2015. Miss Doris said last year. Farika said think with the board, I didn't fully understand the process, but yes, I have.
Uh,
Good, good. Number 18. Let's see where y'all at. Have you ever hyped up another woman like she was your best friend, even if she was a stranger?
oh
Oh
yes.
yeah.
And G probably should get 50 points for that.
Yes, for sure. Yes. The
Hmm.
15 points if you said yes, 5 if you said no. Good morning, Priscilla. But yes,
Hello.
if you've ever hyped up another woman like she's your best friend and it was a stranger,
And
Miss
you know
Patricia,
how
Miss
much
Cynthia,
how
Miss
good that
Dawn,
makes that stranger feel.
Oh yeah.
It will change their moments right
baby,
there.
listen, Miss Phyllis said always is encouraging always because you just think you see somebody that look good, baby, you wearing that dress. You
Yes.
just
I
like,
be like, girl,
girl,
that black
you
dress.
girl, you did that. It's the encouragement we should all. And I'm really love these questions are really helping you to tap into empowering yourself, but also sharing it out with somebody else. Miss Doris said I got excited at the same time that I was hyping her
Yeah,
up.
I know
Ricky
it.
said yes indeed
You're right. It
and
does.
loved
It
it.
gets you excited at the same time.
15 points for yes and 5 points for no on that one. Number 19. Marika said, your personal hype girl. Yes. Number
Yes.
19. Have you ever listened to a song on repeat because it made you feel powerful?
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
yes.
Some songs you just got to keep listening. Let it just marinate in your spirit because you're just like,
It
yes.
what?
Mine
10
is
points
on
if you've
time
done
God.
that.
I'm
5 points if you have not.
I'm telling you, the walls probably know the on time God song. Our walls probably know it because Alicia play it all the time. I play it all the time. They probably like, oh, here we go.
10 points for that. If you said yes, 5 for no. And it looks like everybody said yes. Number 20. We almost at the end. Have you ever clapped for yourself after accomplishing something big or
Yeah.
small?
Yeah. We're gonna do it right now. Sparkle said we're gonna do it right
Yes,
now.
yes. Clap for yourself and you can go and get that point. 15 points for yes, 5 points for no.
Oh, now it's gonna be adding these up.
Yeah, I was gonna say one more and then we gotta get to add. Captain, y'all know that I love to sing and I love music, so yes. Priscilla, yes. Doris, yes. Cynthia, yes. Clap and dance. Yeah. Miss Phyllis said yes. I love it. Clap
And
and dance.
scream all at the same time.
Number 21. Last one, last one, last one. Have you ever declared, I am her out loud?
Woo! I
I am
am
her.
her.
I am that
Don't
girl.
play.
I am the one, whatever version of that you got. Have you ever claimed out loud and said, oh, baby, because I'm that
Oh yeah,
girl?
yeah, I am.
Because I am her. 20
I am her. I am my
points if
dream
you
come
have
true.
said it out loud. 20
Yes.
points or 10 points if you have not. And Miss Patricia and Miss Doris both have said yes. So y'all tally it up and to put in the chat how many Miss Farika said, child, I lost count. I'm driving.
Oh yeah.
Phyllis
It's
said,
a
yes, I am that girl. That's what I'm talking about. All of these questions hopefully should have made you feel like, girl, baby. Regina said 270. Miss Doris said point blank, period. Cynthia, I have not, but will. I think that's what I have not, but Miss Phyllis, Priscilla said yes, because I love her.
girl, you better. Priscilla,
Marika said, I'm gonna do that today. I
Yes.
am her.
I am her. And I'm
Get
You
that
telling
are
you,
in your
her.
mindset.
I
Get it in your mind. Cynthia
when
said, but
you
I
remind
will.
her,
Yes.
when
I
you
am her. Miss
when
Dorsey,
you
I didn't
remind
count
her who
anything
you her.
nice just answering the questions. What you say, Sparkle?
No, I'm saying she likes to be reminded too. Sometimes
right.
you got to remind her. Like,
Yes.
girl, are you serious?
Right.
And
I
say
am
it
her.
loud. Look what James Brown said, say it loud and proud, baby. Look, I am her. I am her. And I love her.
And that about not coming
Miss
down
Patricia
for
said
nobody.
290. Come on, whoever else then look.
So
We're
I'm
gonna give
talking
y'all
about Miss
another minute
Patricia.
and
Let's
we gotta
get it,
get out of
girl.
here because I know Reverend Pat is starting.
Okay.
Huh? Oh.
Okay.
290 for Miss Patricia. Did anybody beat 290?
Miss Patricia, man. That Miss Patricia was coming in.
Patricia
Girl,
was
Miss Patricia
fine with
was
Yeah,
not
y'all.
she was
playing
coming
with it.
in.
All right, we'll give y'all look. Well, I wish we had the little Jeopardy music. Look. All right, so going once. Anybody beat 290? Oh,
One minute.
oh,
Phyllis had what?
Miss Phyllis said boom,
Don't
400.
play. Right,
400.
listen, right at the end. Right at the
Boom,
end when we were
shaka,
getting ready to
laka,
make
shaka, laka, shaka, laka, shaka.
Dang, Phyllis.
The
Miss
show,
Phyllis.
I don't think anybody beat 400. Look, Sparkle
No.
was like, let me sit on down because Paula said, whoop, whoop, come on with the 400.
Come on, 400.
Vote. Look,
woo
Miss
woo.
Phyllis, so because you
Hey,
have
that's
hit
the way to end it.
400,
That's the way to end it, y'all.
that's the way to end it, baby.
That's the
Honey,
way to
we
end it.
said drum roll. We are giving away, so we will be sending you. Oh, Miss Phyllis said, wait a minute, let me back it up. She just said 300, but 300 is still the top one because Miss
No,
Patricia
yeah,
had 290.
300.
Okay.
You
I
trust
was
me.
like,
Cynthia said
I was thinking,
235.
Okay, here we
Okay, so
come
yes,
now.
get it,
I
Miss
was
Phyllis.
thinking
So
we
yes,
had
she got
numbers, enough
300.
numbers for 400.
I'm still stuck. Okay, so Miss Phyllis, you are the winner of the Empowered Mornings Cup. So we're
Yes.
gonna get your address and everything and send this to you. But on the front it says Empowered Mornings. On the back it says I believe God. And look at this heart, because I love her.
Yes.
Right.
So
I
we're
believe
gonna send
her.
this to you, Miss
I'm
Phyllis. This
empowered.
belongs to you. I'm gonna reach out and get your
Right.
thing so you can be empowered with us sipping on whatever you sip on in the morning, whatever it is.
And
Enjoy.
Angela, we can't let them forget. If you need yours, it's okay. We have one for you. They are $20.
I know,
So
right?
if
You're gonna have to pay for yours when Miss Phyllis getting hers for free.
Phyllis get hers for free, but if you want one, you can sip with us. And they're only $20 plus shipping and handling.
Yes. Oh, look, she says 700 me, Bob. I'm gonna say, I'm assuming she's saying send me one. My address. It's just a dope cook.
She said
Congratulations.
700 me.
I know, right? 700 me, baby. And
Yes,
Miss Doris
you
says
can
she got
still
to
get
have one.
yours,
So yeah,
Marisa.
y'all reach out to us and let us know. And we are, Miss Phyllis said, baby, let's go on and get it because we got to be mindful of the time. I believe God. Do you believe God? We believe God up over here. We
Have a
believe
great
God.
one.
Look,
Happy
and now let
Friday.
me try. Look, I believe God. We got the t-shirts too,
See,
y'all.
Yes.
beat her to
Look,
it. You guys beat her to it. You guys beat her to it. You guys came with it. I believe God. Listen, y'all beat her to it.
I believe God. I believe God. I believe God. Yes. All right, y'all. We gotta go. Sparkle, go ahead and do your I believe God.
You already
And
did
then
it. You
that's
Yeah,
why I
you
already
said
took
did
let me
it.
do it
care.
though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got it, girl.
Y'all have a blessed one. See you Monday. No, see you one day.
Oh, have a blessed one.
It's tough, right?